Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for another Commander Snack. So this is the series where we highlight a different legendary creature each episode, and then we go digging through the packs looking for creatures of the same tribe. So let's introduce today's patron. We have KTW. Thank you for being a patron. And let's see what the legendary creature is today. So we have Nath of the Gilt-Leaf, legendary creature, elf warrior, 4/4 for 5. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may have target opponent discard a card at random. And whenever an opponent discards a card, you may create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. A savage hunter with a prince's bearing. Okay, so we will be looking for elves and warriors today. So I've tried to pick the packs here to get us the best chance of that. So let's do things like so. I'll leave the Commander Legends to last because we're going to pull a Jeweled Lotus, of course. Alright, let's get into it. Any patrons also get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1, along with the art cards and anything from the list. So we start off here with Defiant Strike. Awesome mystical archive card. We've got a Plains, Start from Scratch, Frost Trickster, Big Play, Quandrix Campus, Quandrix Pledge Mage, Soothsayer Adept, Devouring Tendrils, Fortifying Draft, and Semester's End is rare. Instant for 4. Exile any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers you control, and at the beginning of the next end step, return each of them to the battlefield under its owner's control. Each of them enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, and an additional loyalty counter on it if it's a planeswalker. We also get Snakeskin Veil for the Mystical Archive, along with a foil Expel, and Magic Minigame Dominarios. That looks like a ton of fun. On to Kaldheim. So a bit of a bust with the elves and warriors so far. Hopefully we can turn things around with Kaldheim. So this looks cool. I forget the name of the card. It is Run Ashore. Okay, we've got a snow-covered swamp. I'll chuck that in as well. Berg Strider. Lichara Kinseekers, and I'm not skipping over this because it's a creature shapeshifter 2/4 for 4 with Changeling. This card is every creature type, and when it enters battlefield, if you control 3 or more creatures that share a creature type, that'd be elf warriors, put a +1/+1 counter on Lichara Kinseekers, then scry 1. Okay, so our first elf warrior has been pulled. Goldvein Pick, Cinderheart Giant, Crush the Weak. Elven Bow. Yeah, it's got elves, so I'm going to count that. I'll chuck that over there. And Provoke the Trolls. We didn't want to do it, but we did it anyway. And Notvold Slumbermound. Okay, so this is a troll pack. Redain, God of the Worthy is rare. Legendary creature god 2/3 for 3 with flying and vigilance. Snowlands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. And non-creature spells your opponent's cast with command mana cost 4 or greater. Costs 2 more to cast. And on the other side, we've got Valkmira, Protector's Shield, legendary artifact for 4. If a source an opponent controls would deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent 1 of that damage. And whenever you or another permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays 1. We also get Vega the Watcher. I like this showcase, I'll throw that in as well. Seraph's Packmate. And nothing from the list there. That's a bit of a bust. Okay, Core 2021. So pretty sure there's tons of elves here. We have a treasure token. A very cool mountain. Throw that in as well. Silversmote Ghoul for the foil. And nice pull, Fabled Passage. It's a land tap. Sack it, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. Witch's Cauldron for the uncommons, Traitorous Greed. Malefic Scythe, and the commons Short Sword. Finishing Blow, Truffle Snout, Radiant Fountain, Spellgorger Weird, Titanic Growth, Walking Corpse, Spined Megalodon, and Rambunctious Mutt. Where are the elves and warriors? What is going on? Okay, Throne of Eldraine. There are millions, literally millions of elves in here. But we do get a token, a human warrior. I'm going to count that because it is a warrior. Throw that in as well. A plains. And the rare is Castle Ardenvale. Enters battlefield tapped unless you control a plains. Tap for white, for 2 and 2 white. Tap, create a 1/1 white human creature token. And uncommons, Inspiring Veteran, Glass Casket, Spectre's Shriek. And the commons, Reaper of Night, Stillgaze Griffin, Festive Funeral, Curious Pair, Thrill of Possibility, Gingerbread Cabin, Tuanvale Treefolk, Youthful Night, Scalding Cauldron, Queen of Ice, and that's it. Okay, another bust. On to Zendikar Rising set booster. Let's see if we can get one in here. So a very cool forest. A mountain, let's throw that in as well. Guldra's MacLeod, Creature Crocodile. Scale the Heights, Mind Drain. Glacial Grasp, Thundering Spark Mage. So I have noticed we've got tons of wizards today. Ravager's Mace, Kabira Takedown, and on the other side we got the Kabira Plateau, Namana Skydancer, and the rare is Inscription of Ruin, a little bit like our hopes for the elves and warriors. Sorcery for 3, kicker 2 and 2 black. Choose one if the spell was kicked. Choose any number instead. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Return target creature card with command mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Destroy target creature with command mana cost 3 or less. And another rare, Valakut Exploration Enchantment for 3 has Landfall. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. And at the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, put them into their owner's graveyard. Then Valakut Exploration deals that much damage to each opponent. Also get a foil Cleric of Chill Depths. And that is it. Okay, so sorry about that, Katie. The elves are nowhere to be seen. Commander Legends. Surely we will find some here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, final pack Magic. We're gonna pull an elf or a warrior, one of the two. We have Dragon Egg, Prying Eyes, Dispeller's Capsule. Here we go, finally. Ivy Lane Denizen, creature elf warrior, 2/3 for 4. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Excellent. Renegade Tactics, Strategic Planning, Filigree Familiar, Captain's Call, Annoyed Altasaur. Sanitarium Skeleton, we were going to turn into that guy if we didn't get any elves. Full from Favor, Amorphous Axe, Rupture Spire, and uncommons Horizon Scholar, Vow of Duty, Scaled Behemoth. And the rare is Staff of Domination, artifact for 3. So you pay 1, untap it, pay 2 untap, you gain 1 life, 3, untap target creature, 4, tap target creature, 5, draw a card. And we also get Essior, Wardwing Familiar, and Arkelos Lagoon Mystic, the Turtle Shaman, along with a foil rare, not bad, Austere Command, and a Golem token. Okay, so bit of a bust with the elves. We only got 1, or let's see, actually 2, we will count there, and a human warrior token. So there we go. Enjoy the pulls, Katie. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.